Rudakubana has been handed life sentences with a minimum term of 52 years for the murder of 3 young girls at a Taylor Swift themed dance class. Rudakubana has also been given concurrent life sentences with minimum terms of 18 years for 8 counts of attempting to murder several children and 16 years for the 2 adults he attempted to murder. In total, he has been handed a total of 13 life sentences, as Judge Justice Goose stated that he is likely to never be released from prison for his crimes. Also been given sentences of 12 years for producing writing, as well as 18 months for possession of an Al-Qaeda manual, and also 18 months for possession of a knife. Rudakubana was 17 years old when he committed the murders of Alice, age 9, Elsie, age 7, and B. Kin, age 6, following a knife attack at a dance class at the Hard Space on the 29th of July 2024. Rudakubana also attempted to murder 8 other children who cannot be named for legal reasons: class instructor Leanne Lucas and businessman John Hayes. The reason why Rudakubana wasn't eligible for whole life order conviction, which is given to the very worst of murderers, is because he was 17 when he committed the crimes. Due to him being 9 days away from his 18th birthday when he committed the murders, it was legally required to have a minimum term in his sentencing, the judge highlighted. A whole life order or a life sentence can only be given to someone who was age 18 or over when he committed the crime, according to Police Crime Sentencing and Courts Act 2022. When the 18-year-old was held by the police following his arrest, he said, "I'm glad those kids are dead," PA Media has reported. Jesus Christ. I mean, what kind of sick individual do you have to be to target kids? Like, I don't understand why you would want to target innocent kids who are just enjoying a Taylor Swift themed, dance class related to their favourite pop star, who is currently on tour at that time over here in the UK. Like, what harm were they doing to you? Like, I don't understand it. They're just living their lives. They're having fun. They're making memories. Like, why does that have to impact you in some sort of way? Rudakubana then shouted in court, "I need a paramedic because I feel ill." But Judge Justice Goose said that he wanted his hearing to continue. One family member shouted "coward" when Rudakubana left the dock, complaining of chest pains. Shouting from the dock is not going to make this happen any quicker. If you remain quiet, you will be able to see someone, the judge said. "I'm not going to remain quiet. I am in pain," the murderer replied. After being taken out of the court to a side room, medical staff saw to Rudakubana while proceedings continued. The sentencing hearing resumed after lunch, as Rudakubana returned to the dock to receive the verdict before he was removed for a second time for shouting again. "I need to be seen by a paramedic. I feel ill," he told the court, despite being seen by 2 teams of paramedics who said he was fit to attend. He wanted to try and escape from the verdict because he felt guilty, maybe, of the crimes that he committed, the horrific crime that he committed, and he was too much of a pussy to see it through because he knew he did wrong, and now his life is pretty much over with because of the crime that he committed. Rudakubana pleaded guilty to all 16 offences, including 3 counts of murder on the first day of his trial on Monday the 12th of July. The Southport attack, however, has not been declared as a terrorist incident, despite the discovery of a PDF file entitled "Military Studies in the Jihad Against the Tyrants, the Al-Qaeda Training Manual," which Rudakubana possessed between 29th of August 2021 and the 30th of July 2024. He also pleaded guilty to possession of a knife and limited production of a biological toxin, Ricin, on or off before the 29th of July, and possession of information likely to be useful to a person committing or preparing to commit an act of terrorism. Rudakubana was born in the Welsh capital to Rhondda parents in 2006 and moved to the Southport area in 2013. The BBC said he appeared in a promotional video for the Children in Need 2018, but the clip has since been removed since the Southport incident. Neighbours who lived near Rudakubana in Banks, West Lincolnshire, told the BBC that the police visited his home a number of times prior to the attack. On that tragic day, he was said to have searched for the 2024 Sydney church attack on X, Twitter, which displayed information about how Bishop Mayor Marami Emmanuel and 5 others were stabbed. He then deleted his internet history before heading out to commit the abhorrent crimes. I watched you stab someone, and I saw you come for me, a 14-year-old girl who survived the attack and cannot be named for legal reasons, told the court via video link. You stabbed me in the arm, and instantly I turned, and that's when you continued to stab me in the back, although I didn't feel it at the time. All I could hear was the screams. I was so scared of what you were doing, and I was blind in a panic. She added, no sane person could do that. It was sickening what you did. Going in there knowing you are going into a room full of defenseless children. Give me a reason for what you did. Arming yourself with a weapon and stabbing children. I hope you spend the rest of your life knowing we think you are a coward. First of all, huge respect to that 40-year-old girl who appeared via video link to confront Axel Rudakubana. In no way, shape or form could that have been easy for her, given what she experienced. But she poured through and she did amazing by the sounds of things, and able to put words together and really confront and really say what she wanted to say to Axel Rudakubana. I can tell you this right now, nobody should feel sorry for this guy. Nobody at all. I don't care who you are, where you're from, what your beliefs are, none of that. This guy was a coward. He was a piece of shit. He is a piece of shit, I should say. And the fact that he went into a room full of kids and did these horrific crimes just tells you what kind of person he is and how he's mentally unstable and should not ever be released into the public community ever again. Many people can say what they want about law enforcement over here in the UK and the justice system overall, but if this guy never gets released or can be forgiven for past mistakes, thoughts and prayers are obviously with the families of the victims. I hope they get some true justice through this guy's sentencing, and I hope they can, somehow, some way, move on in life. Respectfully, I mean that. Move on in life, knowing that justice was served. Yes, it does not bring back those who were lost, unfortunately, but at least that the parents and whatnot can rest easily knowing that justice was served on behalf of those kids who were unfortunate victims of this guy. Thank you very much for tuning in. Until next time, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye for now.